What's going on, guys? Dustin here with another Star Trek: The Official Starships collection from Eagle Moss Collections. Not Moss, why did I say that? We'll be taking a look at the Bajoran Solar Sailor. The type is a lightship, very unique class that we've never seen before. Launched in the 16th century with a crew of only 2 people and only 1 deck. Let you know this is issue number 18. Now, this type is a lightship. Operation from 16th century to 22nd century. 1 deck, 2 crew members, no weaponry, powered by solar sails, top speed subliminal, but warp possible via tachyon eddies. Now, here is the Bajoran Solar Sailor itself. The solar sailors are ancient spacecraft that use enormous reflective sails, harness power of light pressure from the Bajoran sun and provide propulsion, much the same as a sailboat does with the wind. More than 800 years ago. It's long before I walked this earth. Long before YouTube was here. Long before we were all here. Humans first sailed across oceans. Bajorans use their solar vessels or lightships to explore their star system. It's actually believed by many historians that these ancient vessels managed to reach Cardassian, the neighboring star system. But these fragile ships were not designed in faster than light travel, and it was so unlikely that this was possible. So they used simple solar sail powered spacecraft to explore the star system and beyond. In the data feed, many believe that ancient Bajorans could not have traveled very far in the solar sailor vessels, because they would need to have passed through the Denorios belt. This is actually an unstable region of space in the Bajoran system, with severe neutrino disturbances and tachyon eddies, as well as being the location of the Bajoran wormhole. This is the solar sailor vessel that Benjamin Sisko built, and this is an exact replica. Uses early in the 16th century. It actually includes small living capsules surrounded by enormous solar wind sails. It actually features elegant craftsmanship, but were also fragile and not to be designed for faster than light speeds. Once all sails were deployed, the solar sailor actually looks like a cross between a day, long legs, and a butterfly. Now, day long legs are like the spiders without the abdomen, so the thorax. They can bite you, but they will not inject venom because human skin. They won't even bite even further into the human skin. And a butterfly is basically like with these wings. Now, when starboard spritsail becomes damaged, Sisko is forced to jettison it by sending a small charge at the base of the mast. Just right here. Now, 3 Cardassian warships on fire as they begrudgingly celebrated the achievement of Sisko's solar ship. Now, Starfleet officer in charge of Deep Space Nine, Sisko has little time for outside interests. Prior to the appointment of the station, he had background in engineering serving the Utopia Planitia fleet yards, where, among other things, he helped develop the USS Defiant. Only natural that he jumped at the chance to build a Bajoran solar sailor and indulged his passion for ship design. Many of his colleagues were remarking on how happy he was working on the project and how well he built it. Here's your plan views. This will actually be your cockpit right here. Living capsule is right here. It's just like smack dab right in the middle. The interior is small and cramped with a low ceiling, but use of rich woods and ornate metalwork for the pipes. Valve assemblies and analog gauges made in a closely elegant environment. Finish of these fittings, the interior may have been lavish, but it was actually sparsely furnished. No chairs or beds, and when it came time to sit, our sleep crew had to perch wherever, find space or string up a hammock. One piece of furniture in the interior was a small table with star charts to be unrolled and laid out, as well as a sextant fastened to the wall was used for navigation. Now, the interior is beautiful crafted fixtures, while sparsely furnished as crew had to work winches for the sails. They actually used these solar sail vessels to explore regions of space as early as the 16th century. This is actually 1,400 years before humans had achieved any type of manned space flight. For manned space flight, we're talking about, NASA, rockets, like Mercury, Gemini, space shuttles, and right now we're starting into the Orion program. But that's going to be until later on. Your sails are right here, and your sprit sail support, and your mast right here. Sprit sails, main sails, and this is actually also for Star Trek First. I know you may laugh at this. First ever mention of a bathroom in Star Trek history is made an episode that features the Bajoran solar sailor, where Jake Sisko commented on the compact size of his facilities. Yep, first time ever. First time. Thank you. Now let's talk about the Bajoran system itself. It includes some of the unusual space phenomena that we've never had in our solar system. Like the Bajoran wormhole, the Denorios belt. The Bajoran system actually contains 14 planets. Most are rich natural resources. Bajor's homeworld is the 11th planet in the system. It is located approximately 50 light years away from the core Federation worlds, far deeper into the Alpha Quadrant than Earth's Sol system. That's us. Closest neighboring systems are Cardassia space and the Valo system. Located in neutral space very close to the Cardassian border, contain at least 3 habitable planets. 5¼ light years. The Bajoran system was once a safe distance from Cardassia space. Development of warp drive, however, ultimately led to Cardassians reaching Bajor, where they plundered the Bajorans' rich natural resources, having exhausted their own reserves. Now, Bajoran wormhole became the most strategically important location in the Alpha Quadrant. Deep Space Nine, initially called Tarak Nor, and built by Cardassians processed mineral strip from Bajor. Do that, but ever since Cardassia Federation Wars, Deep Space Nine serves as an outpost. the Federations and the Cardassians. In 2373, a changeling posing as Dr. Basher stole a runabout and tried to destroy the Bajoran sun. The Denorius Belt is also the location of the artificially created, Bajoran-driven phenomenon known as the Bajoran wormhole. This is all. Alright, I'm back. It says that the memory card was recording at a slow speed, but that's a bunch of crud, but it won't matter. But I'm still doing what I'm going to have to do. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Actually referred by the spiritual Bajoran people as Celestial Temple, as they looked upon its discovery as absolute proof of the prophet's existence. The key locations, the Bajoran system suddenly became a key position in the war with the Dominion that followed. The whole system came under severe threat. Never more than 2373, Changeling posed as Dr. Julian Bacher intended to destroy the Bajoran sun with a trilithium explosive device. It was stopped by the USS Defiant. Derna, Bajor's fourth moon, was used as a field hospital for Romulan troops during the Dominion War. And that was in 2375. Now, designing. Usually for Star Trek, Bajoran solar sailing ship had an organic design that Herman Zimmerman described as having a Jules Verne feel. It was a radical design departure, owed so much as Jules Verne as the USS Enterprise. Now, it had its origins in Bajoran's past, also used solar winds for propulsion. The art department actually knew what it needed to look quite different from anything it had designed before. Fortunately, Jim Martin remembered. They had some advance warning and time to prepare. So they began sketching out a few different key ideas how a solar sailing ship might work. The first ideas involved a parachute-style device attached to the front of the ship. Like right here. Now we move on to here. Another idea was a series of sails attached to the ship by ropes. Actually, I had these ideas as throwaways that never got serious attention. Now, Herman Zimmerman and Jim Martin soon settled on a very romantic decision that emphasizes the ship's origins in Bajor's past. It's actually a major departure from the ship normally seen in Star Trek. Now another one, she made one final modification, adding a jib sail to the top of the ship. This way, in small turtle-like capsules surrounded by sails, making this design very efficient. Here's a little close-up drawing of the cockpit and the living quarters. It's actually a drawing of plans used to show where Cisco discovered blueprints Solar Sailor in the Bajoran library. And the art department actually created plans Cisco found library by transferring Jim Martin's original drawings, adding some Bajoran symbols, including ancient texts. So the Bajoran plans depicted the main body of the ship has its own minus the enormous sails. Jim Martin actually described it like a Bajoran turtle with gossamer wings. And here's the CGI version, which was created by Zhang Null at the Industrial Light and Magic. Computer effects were partially good, making the sails ripple and billow. And it's actually a one-of-a-kind design because it may not be seen again. It's a one-show ship. Maybe you like the design a little bit more in the sense because you get nostalgic and think it's Too bad we can't use it again. I would feel the very same way. On screen. It was seen in the episode Explorers from Deep Space Nine. So Solar Sailor is actually recognized as the most imaginative use for a vehicle to travel in space, award the Vision of the Future Award by the Space Frontier Foundation in 1995. It was actually presented by Robert Stahill, which is the world's foremost expert on solar sails. Lita, the Dobble girl who eventually goes on to marry Rom, makes her first appearance in Explorers. Chase Masterson, the actress who plays her, originally auditioned to play the role of Marda, which is Jake Sisko's girlfriend. She was turned down for that part. She was instead cast as Lita, who was originally intended for just one episode character. Producers were so impressed with her performance they actually decided to make Lita one of the recurring characters show starting season 4. Renee Echevarria, writer of the episode Explorers, told production designer Herman Zimmerman that Solar Sailor would have a Jules Verne with a wooden cabin outfitted with brass. To achieve this, Zimmerman added some real sailing equipment to the interior of the ship. You know, real exact sailing equipment. Masts that you normally see off of sail ships, sailboats. And the next ship we're going to take a look at is the USS Stargazer. It's an in-depth profile of Jean-Luc Picard's first command ship and the study behind the 4 nacelle design of the ship, how the model of the ship was created and filmed. Yeah. A little unique to add 4 nacelles. As always, take a look at the back. Now, I do got it out because I don't want to take the risk of the sail ship to be damaged. I just want to take a look at the box first. It's a little much bigger than what we normally see. The smallest one that we had was the Borg Spear. And it's much bigger. Because when I've heard a lot of complaints about the mast is breaking off when they first open it. That's pretty bad. So here's the ship itself. It's a little small. Be warned. Don't let it size fool you. So I guess I'm gonna have to. Oops. I'm just making sure nothing came off. Cockpit does have that day long legs look to it. And here's the back. I'm gonna put this down. I'm actually gonna put it like right where it is. So there's your windows. That's where your living quarters are. These are ships to make it look like a rowboat. Long before we ever overall, I like this ship. It looks pretty cool, and sucks that we cannot see another one like this, which does look pretty cool. But this is actually like a once in a lifetime moment to actually see a solar sailor ship, and it's gone. Anyway, next video we're going to be taking a look at the USS Stargazer. My name's Dustin, and I will see you later. Trying to make first contact.